Alrighty, let's deepen this conspiracy. Let's size queen this conspiracy. Blockbuster release. An immersive experience at the drive-in. Drive-in, dive-in. Dive into the drive-in. Oh! Too immersive. That's the problem you had. Too immersive an experience. You fucked up. Do people dress like that in this setting, or is that a movie costume that they got too? Is that the immersion? Did they do it? Did they actually try to do like an immersive experience and it went really badly? There are different colored exclamation points. Has it always happened? That's white, that's red, that's orange, that's green. Okay, I think they've maybe always been doing that. I think they just are color contrasting their background. They might have like customized every exclamation point by hand. Like in some cases, this is red because it's matching up with this red person. It's like some of these are like, it's the color of the person who's talking, but this one's overlapping him, so it doesn't quite match his color. Yeah, I think they just manually chose every single one's color. Okay. I don't think it was ever this apparent how varied the colors were, because there's so many on the screen at once and there's no consistency. Alright, what's up here? Uh-huh. Car on fire. Is that the same vehicle? It's just, they're just really long. Yeah. Oh, it looks weird. Looks like it has space for 4 people to sit next to each other, and it's also just like this long-ass credit card of a car. A can of blue paint. Its label reads, "Caution, highly flammable." Flammable paint. Oh no. The Homestuck fans have struck again. Pair of wire cutters. Warning, do not remove the upper lid unless fire switch is set to off. The fire switch? Is that a pyrotechnic device that then lit the blue paint on fire? Is anyone dead in the car? I don't see a body. Just a seat that's on fire. Don't see a body yet. Oh. Lemons. So this thing is maintained regularly, well, biannually by A Lemons. Which isn't a great name for your maintenance guy, given that lemon is the thing that people call something that, like, ship's broken, basically. Screen, project, okay. Screen, projection, light, some of these are obvious. These are all, yeah, the stage stuff. M.O.? I don't know what that means. Or NEP. Lock has been damaged and cannot close. That's not good. That means somebody would have had access to it. Or they just broke it to get access to it. It wasn't my fault. Someone pulled it off from me, from behind while I was trying to figure out what had been thrown in my back seat. So, was he wearing it? Like as a backpack? Or a helmet? Ticket stub. He's ticket 34. Also ticket 34. I told you it was irresponsible, but no one listens to old Beck Mason. What a useful character to have in this story. I regularly narrate my entire name, first and last, in third person, about myself. Thank you, Beck Mason. You're my hero. Uh-oh. The Neptune difference. We give our guests an escape from their mundane lives with our unique true 3D technology. Enter a world of movie magic thanks to our one-of-a-kind Neptune crystal. So like this normal lens, then the Neptune crystal, and that somehow causes 3D to happen? Somehow? Via sci-fi magic? Miss Cunningham's gonna fire me if I can't get this fixed. There is a fire and you're not doing anything about it. I'm amused that the word fire came from somebody saying they're going to get fired and not from the fire that exists visibly the moment you start the level. New projector troubleshooting guidelines. Check projector power supply. Confirm all internal parts are correctly mounted. If image is too small, check lens. Image not showing, check light. If image distorted, check crystal. Pro Screen recommends against stopping projector once film has started. Don't start the projector once the film has started? Because you're interrupting the movie? On a basic, obvious level? Or because something goes wrong with this crystal magic if you interrupt the film, and then demonic demons come out of the demon portal in the crystal and eat everybody? Power supply, that seems straightforward most. Oh, hello, almost missed this. Oh, the crystal's inside the thingy. Lamp, lens, blue crystal. So that's the Neptune crystal. Right, I thought the Neptune difference was a weird thing to call a movie, but that's not the name of the movie, that's the projector. This is just like an example movie. Just having this lady just pointing a gun at the screen. The Neptune difference is like... It's not a very exciting name for... Okay, these are actually some easy exclamation points to miss, damn. Screwdriver, hammer, wire cutters again, a piece of cut red wire, and a spool of green wire. So that's a little suspicious. So the green wire is just already here, so that's normal. But where'd the red wire come from? That's not in your supplies. Was there red wire here? There are green and red wire here. None of them look currently cut, necessarily. The green wire looks a little crimpy. I think the exclamation points are gone now. Those were actually sneaky. I guess it was saying that I hadn't done the ticket stub. I thought I clicked on it already. Alright. What the hell? It was just a dumb bet. You didn't have to go that far. Oh, I know who did it now. Ticket 21. The blah between Mike and Jenny. Tonight we will see blah blah his blah. Winner, Jenny. Mike, loser. Doesn't count, you still lose. They had some kind of bet. It's like, who's the real nightmare, daredevil, menace to society person? Who could it be? The dispute. I don't think a bet is on here. The blah between Mike and Jenny. Tonight we will see blah blah his blah. I'm not gonna deal with this yet. I didn't know that would happen. Who the hell wears something that dangerous? Besides, you said we wouldn't see it, but now we have. I win. Miss Chen, hope the costume fits and it got to you on time. So jealous you and Mr. Lendl get to see it at the Neptune. I'll have to stick to a boring normal cinema. Yes, I'm with Mr. Lendl on this one. No way Bert's going out like that. So that was the bet. It's tied to that guy. So this guy's name is Bert. Is Bert not a name? Beck? Was it Beck, not Bert? Did I misread that? No, it says Bert. Alright, well, she's Chen, and the other guy's Mr. Lendl, probably. Where's the names? There we go. You're Miss Chen. He appears to be Mr. Lendl. Bert doesn't seem to be on here, so I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see. This does appear to be a bet. Bert's also not usable here either. So they didn't mean to cause the whole ass fire. But no one seems to actually be dead. So that's not what the current scene's about necessarily. It's Champ, actually. I'm starting to regret getting involved. You barely even covered the cost of my transom costume. So people who came here together are sharing the same tickets number as each other. They're the left and right half of each ticket, aren't they? Nope, they're not the left and right half. The same side as the part that's cut. Unless it's like a symmetrically printed ticket, one of them's upside down. A duffel bag containing a note detailing a plan. Okay, can I see the plan? Disguise. Disguise my... Okay, I guess this is the plan. Disguise my identity, need a costume. It seems like it's probably the word for it. Outfit, costume. Get in and drive... get in and out of the drive-in, bring enough... money? I guess. Get the staff out of the way with the distraction. Pack. Paint. Because that's the stuff that you can use to cause the fire, maybe? They may search people's bags, so I'll hide my spoils in plain sight. Bring the bag. Or bring money? He doesn't have money, really. Not entirely clear on that part. I don't think we have costume or anything like that. Alright. So this person was scheming something. Move it, Chip. Fire was not part of tonight's plan. Okay. Let's just remove everything. So the paint catching on fire was not what they were going for, so that's not... They didn't scheme that part. It's Champ, actually. I'm starting to regret getting involved. You barely even covered the cost of my transom costume. So costumes were part of the plan. They both had costumes. It's not cause attention. And they're planning on stealing something? Or doing something? But the fire that happened here is a surprise. Mr. Vincent. Your name is on your freaking... Okay. Sure. Their names are on their driver's license, on their license plates. Oh my god, Laura, we can't get out. What do we do if that car explodes? I hope we survive for an actual screening. I heard Transom and Marini arguing over what would happen to Bertrand in this one. Now I really want to see it. Okay, so Bertrand is a fake person. They're a character. Although isn't Transom also a fake person in the show too? Okay, so we don't have your name or her name, but your name is Laura. Laura. It's the starts of some stuffs. Just a big weird mouth. The image is distorted and garbled. It's going to summon an evil demon. Oh, I think that's the dead person. It seems like somebody died while driving, which is upsetting. Oh, she's alive. No one leaves. Something happened to her, though, like bad. A fresh coffee stain. Okay, so that's not blood, but that's blood. She hit her head on the wheel. And she's not dead. I thought she like had a heart attack or something and died while driving and is now just ramming into people forever. This guy might be dead. Maybe not. This man is dazed and bleeding heavily. Ticket 11. A collectible figurine. Oh, there's your Neptune. Okay, so no one can get out right now. This car has been crumpled. So there's the ticket booth. Oh, so she was the ticket person. Sarah? Who stole what? Are you there? So someone went to steal something, and now she tried to make sure that nobody could leave. I guess it must be really important to her, this job, or whatever they stole. Must be a big enough deal that she's risking her life, and all sorts of other things, to keep them from leaving with it, which is not what you expect from a ticket taker. Who probably doesn't like their job that much. Augie Tamine. So someone named Augie is banned from coming here. They seem to have frizzy hair. Banned for life. 2 pictures of a car that are hard to make out, and then Augie. But people are wearing costumes, so it's kind of hard to see what their hair looks like. A rotary phone, that's funny. I guess that is the era we're in. Because this is an anachronistic, strange setting. Office, me, maintenance, Andy. Projection both sick. Andy to swap in. So Andy's replacing the projection booth person. Okay. Me is not the most helpful thing to put up. I guess it's only for her reference, no one else's. Oh, goodness. Costume competition. First place, free tickets for a month. Doug Baxter for his dangerously authentic Bertrand. Okay, so I can figure out what people's names are if I can figure out what their character names are. If I can figure out who the roster of fictional characters is, then their costumes will then give me the real name of the person. Second place, a popcorn bonanza. Annie Kishimoto. Costume really hooked me. Maybe there's hooks in her costume. Maybe she has popcorn with her right now. Third place, Marini figure. Tom Powers. Super scary. Sharp teeth. I thought I saw a better version of this character, but he didn't show up to the competition. Ah. They're saying so the other green costume is better, and that's the one we saw elsewhere, but they didn't do the competition. So Tom Powers, this guy has the figure. Let's go ahead and sort so I can keep track of these names. There we go. Tom. Oh. Powers. He's got them Tom Powers. Okay, so Tom Powers is the guy that's in the crash right now. It's the easiest one to keep track of. With the scaly teeth, because he's got the figurine. Did we see anybody that has a hook? This guy did not compete because he's trying not to get caught. So this guy and this guy both tried to do a transom costume. If I can find... At some point I'll get a page that probably is who's the roster of people in this fictional movie thing. And I'll be able to figure out them. Like, because these two are obviously the same person. The two in the red costumes. This guy's got like a green thingy going on with a collar. The alien does not seem to look like that. So we have at least 3 characters. I think this person's also wearing the same costume. So is that their... Okay, so this is their helmet then, because we see that here too. And there's just a pirate. Okay, so that hooked me. Okay. So we can figure out her name then. It's the only one with the hook. Annie Kishimoto. Alright, so that part was easy. Alright, so we know these two ones. Doug Baxter is dangerously authentic Bertrand. So who's wearing a Bertrand costume? Dangerously authentic might be tied to the fact that this guy was lit on fire. So this guy's name is Transom, this character. So these two are both out. And this is a female character, so they're probably not named Bertrand. And that's a hook person that's already accounted for. And they already won. So these two people wearing... I think Bertrand's a robot, going by this top part. And this person's excited about what happens to Bertrand because they're a fan of the character Bertrand. So this is probably the winner of the Bertrand cosplay, which has backfired spectacularly. Although, if he sees enough movies this month, maybe it'll make up for his expensive costume being broken. But probably not. Alright, so it's Doug Baxter. That guy. There we go. We have every person filled in now, so that's good. We know who everyone's faces are, I mean, not their names. We'll figure that out. The guy in maintenance is currently in the production booth, and his name's Andy. That's good to add in. You're Andy. Did it say anything about who normally... Andy Lemons. Alright. That's a lot of things filled in. Do I know either of these people's names? Neither of them won the costume competitions. You didn't have to go that far. Their names are Mike and Jenny. Kind of blanked on that, didn't I? It's Mike and Jenny. Yeah, and the letter that they have specifies the last names. These characters intentionally don't want us to know who they are, but they have Mr. Vincent on the plate. And no one calls this person by name. And it seems like nobody else's license plate is inspectable, even though they seem to give people's names, which is helpful in this setting. Miss Cunningham, you were right. That weird lady called again. She can't seem to get it through her head that she can't just buy anything she wants. She sent her goon to make an offer in person, but I saw him to the exit, just like you said. I told him to never come back, and that no amount of money could buy what makes this place so special, but he didn't seem to listen. They want to steal the Neptune crystal, I guess. This Neptune crystal is what makes this place special, and the image is fucked up, so I'm assuming that the Neptune crystal's been stolen and replaced. So Miss Cunningham is probably her, because she really cares about this stuff. Also, almost everybody else has their names filled in, especially the last names. Especially the employees. So this guy wanted to steal the Neptune crystal, but it's already gone. His bag doesn't have anything in it. The crystal shows up as blue, but the Neptune crystal's red. So it's been swapped out. This guy's upset now. He's like, I'm just the maintenance guy. Aw, geez, I don't know what happened here. Well, he probably knows how to run everything because he's the maintenance guy. I mean, he's not a projectionist, I guess. Porbo, Captain, and Block. Let's see. The new summer blockbuster flies into theaters May 1st. Space Storm. Her eyes look so unfocused. Porbo joins the fight against the evil captain. Alright, so that's Bertrand, and I guess that's Porbo, because he's got a goofy little alien. He's a funny alien. Let's figure out everybody's names. Porbo. I'm pretty sure this is Bertrand. Wasn't it a T name? Transom. That must be that guy. What is her name? This thing has no names on it. And she didn't win. Nobody playing her even placed in the competition. No one listens to old Beck Mason. I assume that's her real name. Hope the costume fits and you got it on time. I don't think it's named. No way Bert's going out like that. Bertrand, right. That's who Bert is. Bert's not a character in this, not a person in this room. Not room, but you know. So she must be Marini. Oh, she heard a Transom and a Marini arguing over what happened. Not the characters. I was like, why would the characters be arguing about what happens in this episode? It's they're not in the show. But it's a Transom and a Marini, so it's people dressed as them. So Marini is the other character's name then. That's easy. Ta-da! Alright, can get rid of that page now. Doing okay on that stuff. We have every word, we have every spots. Do I have costume yet? Yep. Alright. Get the staff out of the way, pack something. Tooth. Weird lady. You're not gonna pack a car crash. Get in and out, bring enough something. Get out, get the staff out of the way with a distraction, pack something. They may search people's bags, so I'll hide my spoils in plain sight, bring something. Weird lady tooth, screen, wire cutters. I think wire cutters is for the distraction. Like mess up the, go in here and mess things up. Bet blue, car crash, cinema, costume, crystal, exit, fire, head, money, paint, projector, red screen, tooth, weird lady. He did get the crystal. He's hiding it as one of his teeth, and it's glowing and wobbling, and it's loose, and it's painted. So he painted the tooth blue. Here are the names. Hide the spoils in plain sight. Bring paint. Bring enough what? They're already hiding the identity. Is it just money? Bring the money so that you can get in? Yep, okay. So that's straightforward. So I just need to notice that the paint, that he painted the tooth. So he does have the tooth. He does have the crystal. He has the Neptune crystal. And they're currently stuck in traffic because they know that somebody took it. And they're like, no one leaves. No one leaves. Little scary. But what's this boy's name? Buddy, move it, Chip. Okay, Chip Vincent. It's Champ, actually. I fell for his ways. Champ Vincent. I'm starting to regret getting involved. You barely even covered the cost of my transom costume. A ticket stub. Money. What is your name? Fire was not part of tonight's plan. We've seen the plan. The plan does not feature a name. I guess they must be the band person then, just because. So Augie to mean, because there's not really anything else to go on. So it makes logical sense that the person disguising themselves is the person that was banned. And they want to steal it. So we need Miss Cunningham and Laura something. Doug Baxter, Bertrand beat Parker's costume. So her name is Laura Parker. And now we just need Cunningham's first name. It's not Augie. Pop-matic. Miss Cunningham. Me, thanks. Sarah. Sarah, what's going on out there? Hello? Hello? Hey, first try. Damn. Kind of on a roll this time. Dispute. This one I'm less sure on. I bet between Mike and Jenny tonight we will see blah. Blah has blah. We will see Bertrand. Something his head. Lose his head? Okay, so that was the bet about what happens with Bertrand in the movie, but it happened in real life, and that's why she said, like, ah, see? People said that wouldn't happen, but it happened. We saw it happen. And she's being a smartass about that stuff. And they're disputing whether or not they won or lost. Because they bet on whether or not they'd see that happen, and she decided to make it happen literally with one of the cosplayers instead of and like win the bet, despite the fact that it didn't actually happen in the movie. Probably, maybe, they don't know yet because it also got stolen and everything's going to shit. Okay, I figured out what's going on there. Events 1. Okay, there's gonna be a second page of this shit. Let's see what we can put together here. Blah blah, owner of the blah blah. Okay, let's bring the names up for easy reference. Oh god, these pages do not fit on the screen. Sarah Cunningham, owner of the Neptune Theater Cinema, sure, had been using a Neptune crystal? No. To enhance the blah. A something crystal. A red crystal. Bet blue car guys. Any weird words in here? Not really. So a red crystal to enhance the movie screen. A blah sent blah blah to steal it, buy it, but he was blah from the blah, banned. I think it was buy. They sent Augie to mean, I think. A blah blah. Who sent them? A weird lady, I guess so. A weird lady sent Augie to mean to buy it, but he was banned from the cinema. Blah blah arrived in blah blah, so that should be Augie to mean, I think. Arrived in costume and stole the crystal, disguising it as a tooth. Alright, cool. This one's a 2-pager though. That's rare. In order to win a bet, is that where we're going? That's the other part of the equation here. They caused the fire. Win a bet. Jenny Chen pulled the head. This is surprisingly intuitive. I feel like I got choked up way more by this point in the game last game, but it did have a very different interface. Head off of Doug Baxter. I do think I'd spend more time doing bonus documents now too. They did have a particular approach last time where all of this stuff almost always had to fit on one screen. And so that was the number of things they could have you solving. Is there was the left side of the screen was always this thing basically. The middle was almost always their names, and the right side was like a bonus document that whatever they came up with. By the time you got to the DLCs, they kept coming up with ways to give you multiple pages or other ways of like navigating that screen in strange ways because they were getting clearly frustrated with their own limitations they gave themselves, I think. They pulled the head off of Doug Baxter's costume. This something afire, caused a fire, started a fire. So patrons tried to leave, flee, escape. Hearing the commotion, Sarah Cunningham looked out, saw the not the fire, the screen, I think. Right, wrong section. Saw the screen and realized somebody must have stolen the crystal. She then caused a car crash while attempting to stop, cut off, fix, block the thief, escape. Did I not just see the word block the exit? Yeah. Alright. You've solved the scenario. After being banned from the Neptune Cinema, Augie Tameen Needed a way to steal the crystal his employer wanted. Disguised in a costume, he paid a local to drive him in. Augie cut the power to the projection booth as a distraction and swapped the crystal for one of the teeth from his costume to conceal it in case he was searched. However, an unexpected fire caused chaos, disrupting his easy escape. How does this tie into anything else happening in the story? There's a host and an interviewee. What makes you think he'll succeed when no one else has? Unlike those who have tried before, I understand that the idol is more than the sum of its parts. To reassemble it successfully... Oh, the crystal's missing from the idol. The idol doesn't have the crystal, okay. To reassemble it successfully, one first needs a deep understanding of the universe. I see. And how do we know you're not just another fraud, hoping to cash in on the next cheap knockoff? Feel my energy. Be present with it for a moment, and I invite everyone at home to do likewise. You see? Now you know. Okay, then. I suppose listeners can make of that what they will. That's probably this lady. You, the historian. Which we still don't know the name of, right? She's the weird lady. Stole the crystal. Weird lady. I can't grab the historian to show her as the weird lady, so she's not the weird lady? These are weird results. I'm getting really confused by the screen. Like, stole the crystal. I guess this guy kind of stole the crystal, but like, didn't the other guy steal the crystal? The one that was actually in the costume? Why is this guy on my list? I feel like the people they keep giving me are like adjacent to the person that I'm actually looking at. And they're like the wrong person. That's really throwing me off. Blah blah wanted to blah the mythical blah golden idol of blah blah from its blah owner. Steal. Or buy. Stephen Arya arranged Arthur Blythe's prison escape because he knew the locations of the golden idol. Blah blah and blah blah work together to blah oh blah. Parts. So it's like how many parts of the golden idol are there to steal to reassemble it? We'll figure this out. Racketeering. Yeah, Augie Tameen. It even says Augie Tameen. That's not Augie. That's the other guy, right? Why isn't Augie a picture I can use? I feel insane. Is this guy Augie Tameen? Are we gonna find out that one of these other characters is secretly Augie? Because he was in costume and that's what they're hiding from us, I guess? I feel like either I'm missing really obvious things or the sequence is like really ramping up to like a big, let's see. It's like they might be leading up to like a big reveal about what's going on here. Yeah, they give me stuff like Sarah Cunningham, but like these aren't useful names. Okay, there's a lot more faces down here though, aren't there? So they're gonna reveal a lot more after we do the next mission, I think. I'll just let these sit. I don't think I can do as much. I don't think I can make as much progress while I'm going as I did last time.